Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick update on how we're doing. I know I sent out a shout out today that we are running out of money and I wasn't going to be this bold and honest on Facebook or any other social media ever, and we've been very private about our struggle to keep all the film stuff going and the orphanage in Uganda and pay our own bills. And so lately, a lot of you might be aware that Joe has hurt his leg and he's on 3.5 weeks on the crutches. And so in the winter, so you all are aware, Joe's hours go down significantly because it's snow removal. He's a landscaper, in case you didn't know that. And so he is doing snow removal when he can, when there's anything to do. Then he's on light duty because of the hurt leg. Okay. And so then, and he's also door dashing. I know none of that makes sense altogether, but he's on crutches doing DoorDash. That's all I can say. And so, so very honestly, you know, our house bill is $1,350 or something. I know, I don't know the exact number, Joe does, but that's how much we pay. We're in a 750 square foot home and we live a very minimal life. By choice, I would live like this, but also I want to be honest, it's all we can afford. But we're not in Milwaukee, but we're near Milwaukee. But just all that to say, Nathan contributes as well because I'm stay-at-home mom for Caroline, who has anxiety. So I'm just being honest and just laying it out there. So if you feel that you can help with Uganda this month, that would be awesome. And I'm much appreciated because we right now are the only sponsors to this group home and that God put it on our hearts to do this. And so I think we're on our 5th month contributing. And I will say that usually around $50 to $100 comes in a month to support the Uganda group home, okay, which Patrick Mwesigwa is the director, an incredible man of God. I can't say enough about this guy, which is why my husband and I chose to put our entire heart, soul, and mind into supporting this guy because you guys have to get to know him. I'm going to put more videos up of him soon, but he was a street kid himself and heard some street preachers and came to the Lord that way. And I know this is kind of long. I need to wrap it up. But all that to say, it is absolutely our heart's desire to serve him with these 23 orphans who are between the ages of 3 and 13. One of them just turned 13. So anyway, they're beautiful children. I'm posting them. I'm going to post another kid tomorrow so you can see their beautiful faces and what they want to be when they grow up. And I pray that I'm forming a nonprofit this year for Uganda group homes so that people can feel even better about contributing to the cause of this home and this godly man, Patrick, who's doing literally all the work, okay? And then he has a house mom who is an elderly lady who, makes the food and probably, kisses some boo-boos and helps kiddos get to bed. And Patrick's leading all the Bible studies and they've got some chickens now and, their meals are extremely minimal, guys. I mean, these people are just barely eating anything compared to the American diet. And so in any case, it's $400 a month. So, we try to give that to them by the 2nd of each month. And then a $50 water bill in the middle of the month. And then we do a $20 contribution every week. Okay. So, and so if anybody contributes anything, that means less door dashing for Joe. That's literally what it comes down to. So that's my heart. That's what I'm sharing. And I want you to know also that it's kind of a heartbreak right now for me because when people donate to the link, okay, the link, the Give, Send, Go, it takes us 4 or 5 days to receive the funds that way. So I really wanted to make sure I said that. And so that way, if you do Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, we can receive it right away because we want to send him that money in the next 3 days. So we're racing to the finish line. We will be door dashing tomorrow. Joe gets paid every Friday, so we have no money except for the contributions. And I want to thank 2 people. I'm not going to say their names, but we each 2 contributions came in for $50 each. And one of them we will not be able to access for 4 or 5 days. So it's my mistake for not telling everybody that ahead of time, because I love Give, Send, Go, but it takes a long time for us to get the funds that way. So that's why becoming a nonprofit ourselves will be the way to go. To do all that paperwork takes 3 to 6 months. So right now I'm wrapping my pitch deck with my sizzle, my poster, and then I'm designing the pitch deck from scratch, which I love doing, by the way. It's going to be fun, but I have to stay up really late at night after my little munchkin goes to bed, because she's very, needs all my attention during the day. And so any film stuff I'm doing at night. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to get a window into our lives. And thank you again to our 2 contributors, $50 each. Thank you. Praise God. Praise Jesus. And I'm just going to pray for the orphans right now, and then our own bills as well, because we're falling short. We are missionaries. We're film missionaries. I know that's a new idea for a lot of people, because we're only going to do films on Christian testimonies of people who were previously foster or orphaned, okay? So I know that seems pretty narrow, like how can I make films on that? But I have 2 more screenplays in the works right now that are on that exact same topic. Inadvertently, God knew that was the topics that I needed to do, but I didn't realize I was doing that. And I sat down one day and was looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, these other 2 films I want to do, The Wrong Side of the River, Cliff Johnson, and then a song from Rwanda, which is Patrick Mwesigwa. He is the director of the Christian Children's Home, Uganda, okay? So Victory in God Christian Children's Home, Uganda. So these people, man, their stories will blow your mind, okay? So they're well worth hearing and doing. And I want to give a high five out to VJ Jeffrey and VJ Alex and Caroline Nakato of Uganda, who are doing movie crusades with Christian movies. Right now it's The Text, and I think it's called A Good Fight, or I'm sorry, I got that name wrong, but those films are being shown over there, and hundreds of people are coming to the Lord every time they do these crusades. So I know this is really long, but I'm so grateful that I'm also partnering with John 3:16 Films. I'm lifting them up in prayer. So if you see me repost that, please, please, please take a minute to actually read. I know these testimonies that they're writing are really long, but it will blow your mind what Christ is doing through these people, through our own Christian films. So it's absolutely ministry, it's absolutely a mission field, and it's absolutely worth contributing to. So orphans and film, those are my 2 things, and they tie together beautifully, because I'm making films about orphans, okay? And how God is delivering these people to serve these populations, and and people in Uganda want to hear this, okay? And I pray that the people in the United States will want to hear my film. It's called One of Them, okay? And it's my story from going from homelessness through foster care. There's a lot I left out, and that's why I have a book, okay? It's called In a Van Down by the River, okay? I named it that on purpose to kind of have a little sense of humor about it, okay? Because I have a heart of gratitude. My mom taught me that, and through everything, there were a lot of hard times, but I always saw the bright side of things, okay? And so God gave that to me, and I'm so grateful that that's how I got through it. But if you want to hear my whole story, you can definitely reach out to me. My book is on Amazon, but I get actually paid if you buy it via me through my email, DanaLongpre@gmail.com. I know I've talked forever, and I appreciate anyone who actually listens to this, okay? So the other thing is, if you want to see our sizzle, okay, we're asking, okay, cast members have seen it already, and then investors, okay, and sponsors are going to get to see it, okay? So if you're just not a business owner or an investor, you're just a regular person and you want to see our sizzle, then I'm asking for a $25 gift or donation, okay? And you can give that through my other Give, Send, Go, which is, because it doesn't matter when I get the money. It's just before June when we want to film 2023, this June, okay, is what I'm aiming. So I have 3 months to raise quite a bit of money. It's looking like 80,000 to 150,000, somewhere in there. I reworked the numbers, and I'm still working on the numbers. I'm constantly recrunching them. Okay, so this is a big endeavor. There's people from all over the United States, 45 actors right now. Okay, so this is all just a major download for you guys to hear. I'm gonna probably start doing this once a month, just giving you a download, but this is 10 minutes already, so I need to stop talking. So I'm going to pray to God and thank him for how far he's brought us already. And just know there's a lot of people who want to see this film already. And I just pray that you'll join me financially to help me bring it to screen, because I have the creativity and the energy and the joy to write a lot more films. And my family is incredible film partners with me. Nathan is film editor, actor. Joe as an actor is incredible. He also is my assistant director and so is Nathan, by the way. They both really are guiding me with all the decisions I'm making. I couldn't do without them. They both have different point of view of incredible wisdom, that's getting me on track. And then Caroline's energy too is just all a blessing. And our two crazy huskies, okay? So anyway, that's all I have to say right now. And I know it was a bit rambly, but I hope you heard my heart and heard what's going on and why I'm asking for help. So thank you so much for helping us. And, if you can't help, it's the next 3 days where we don't have enough money to pay our bills, let alone the orphans' bills. And so I never wanted to be here, and I never wanted to do this video, but here we are doing it. And so far, people are, and another person gave us a lot of groceries. We haven't had this much food. The amount of food they gave us, it's like would be a month's worth of food for us. It's just an astounding amount of food. We usually just have enough for 2 or 3 days, and then we're praying that we'll have enough for the rest of the week. And we mostly eat eggs and sweet potatoes. I know I told somebody else that before. That's primarily what we eat, but that's okay. It's good nutrition. And God is moment by moment providing for us, but it's nice to have some care too, from other Christians to help us restore our spirit in the hard work that we're doing, and just trying to keep the schedule going while Joe is working 24/7, literally. So he's coming, he's going, he's coming, he's going. It's just a wear on our spirit. So again, thank you so much for hearing my heart and watching this video. If you watched all the way till the end, if you email me that you watched the whole thing, I'll send you a book or a t-shirt. And I can't afford to do that until a couple weeks from now, but I'll still do it, okay? So a book or a t-shirt if you watch this whole thing. So thank you. Just email me, DanaLongpre@gmail.com, that you watched the whole video and that you're praying for us, and I'll send you a gift. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you again, Jesus, for your kindness and your mercies on us. Amen. All right. Good night.